Hey YouTube, I have a Samsung S8 Plus here, and the issue is it does turn on, but there's nothing on the screen. And I have one donor board that is working, and this is the board that needs to be fixed for the data, basically. The main idea is the data, to get the data out of this phone. So I'm going through some troubleshooting here, and I think I'm getting somewhere. So because I don't really work on Samsungs, and I'm not familiar with these phones, but I'm gonna show you real quick my troubleshooting process. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna show you real quick what's going on here. This is the donor board. That should be turning on. Did it turn it on? Well, let me get the charger and plug it in. Okay, so it's charging basically. I'm not sure why it wasn't turned on from the. So this is just a test screen, so you can see it's charging. Okay, and I'm gonna get the other board in, so you can see the difference. I already took the EMI shield off. So I was doing some troubleshooting already. I just want to share with you guys. Oops. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. I'm gonna connect the charger so you can see the difference between these two boards. This is the board that needs to be fixed. Okay. So there is life in it. You know, you heard it. You know, it was making that vibration sound, but there's nothing on the screen. Okay, and we need to have the screen. We need to get it to turn on. So my troubleshooting step was, first step I was checking. I was actually checking some big coils for shorts, and I found because good thing I have a donor board that is working, so I can compare. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would probably be able to get anything going out of this, because there is a XW, what is called? That's some Chinese name. ZXW. And there is a schematics for this phone, but I have no clue, what voltage is going anywhere and what's happening. But anyway, so I was checking. So I'm just gonna show you what exactly I was checking here. I was actually checking for the shorts, and I found it's not exactly the short, but this is which one? Yeah, this is the working board. I'm checking for short. I was kind of checking in the area of LCD connector, because that's what basically now working. And I was checking for this coil, the resistance in this coil, and you can see it's in kilo ohms, and on not working board, it's in ohms. So there is some kind of a short going on there. And after that, I was checking in the diode mode. Okay, so let me get this going. Diode mode, and what I found, let me get this here. So this 3 pins right here, you see, and on a good board, I'm comparing. Okay, see, completely different reading. And basically after that I was tracing that particular contact where it's going, you know, because good thing I have ZXW, and I traced it basically. You know, it's not going too far. I'm gonna move this real quick. Let me see if I can move it. Okay, so this is our pin right here. Okay, goes here, and this seems to be like a resistor some kind. Goes here, and then it goes to this chip. You see there's like a, once again, red. Okay, this little pin and this little chip. So this gave me an idea on what we can do about it. Okay, move this out of the way, and I took the shield off. Okay, took the shield off, and I'm gonna show you on my thermal camera actually what's happening on the good board and on the bad board. I'm gonna use this phone, so I'm gonna show you the difference between the good board and the bad board. So in that video, what I was doing is actually just connecting the battery to the board, and right away the chip, this chip that was shown in the schematics on the ZXW, that chip was heating up instantly. Okay, so let me remove the shield from the good board, from the working board. This is a donor board, and we're gonna compare. And I have to remove it anyway because I have to get that chip, because I believe that's, we have an issue with that, with that chip, and it's a power management IC some sort. Okay, so let me get this going. got this out. Let me move that thing. So let me cool it down real quick. Okay, good deal. So now let me do the same experiment with this board. Okay, I'm gonna do exact same experiment with the thermal cam and see if this board does the same. I don't think so, but we'll compare. So nothing like that on our good board. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get this chip out of this board, of the donor board, and we're gonna put it right there. And we're actually what we're gonna do first, actually, we're gonna remove this chip and see if that short on that coil will go away. Because you're looking at schematics, it actually, you know, that leg, you know, you know, this pin of this coil is actually, you know, has some points on that exact chip. So I think that's where our problem is, actually, in this chip. Okay, in that IC. So let's go ahead and get this chip out, and we do some measurements, and we're gonna replace it. What I'm gonna try to do, actually, yeah, because it's actually, there's a processor underneath, so we have to be really careful. But what I'm gonna try to do in this instance, I'm gonna try to lift it up so we don't have to reball it. So I'm gonna lift it from this board, lift it from that board, and just kind of switch them. Not exactly switch them, but get an idea. Well, you know, we'll have to reball it, we'll reball it, but I'm gonna try to avoid it. So let me get a different tip here. And we're gonna be going. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in here so we have a little better view. Okay. It might get a little bit loud because I'm gonna be using my fume extraction. will be able to reuse it, because those bolts are definitely not even the factory bullet. But anyway, for now, okay, the chip is gone, and let's do the measurements, shall we? I think we shall. I'm gonna do exact same measurements here I did before. Yep. So see, it went all the way completely, like, yeah, that's the way I was checking. So that short, the original short, is gone. So I hope that this will be our solution. Maybe, we'll see. Okay, so this chip, we need to move it out of here, so I don't mismatch them. Okay, so let me get this chip out. We're gonna probably reball it and put it back. Alright. This chip out. Right. Okay. Okay, so this is our donor board, and this is our good board. So I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and prepare the pads. Okay, just a little bit of flux, a little bit of flux. Okay, just a little bit of flux. Okay, this is pretty good. Just like that. So as you saw, I do not wick the pads because I don't see the need in that. But sometimes you actually can do more bad than good with wicking those pads. This is pretty solid and pretty good. Okay. Big BGA chips probably, you know, I would do them, you know, when you using BGA machines and stuff, so the chip has to sit flat. On these little chips, I just support it a little bit with tweezers before it sticks, and then I just release tweezers and finish it up. Never failed me. So okay, so we're gonna prepare this chip now. Okay. Get some napkin. Extraction. That's good. This is pretty good. Okay, we're gonna clean it up. Clean it up. So you see what I'm doing. I'm using my old toothbrush and alcohol. Okay. It's not my old toothbrush, it's just toothbrush. Yeah, this is not my toothbrush. It's just a toothbrush specifically for cleaning chips, okay? Okay, so good. So now we need to find let's see if we can get any stencil. This is iPhone 7. iPhone 7 stencil. You know what? I think I have a Samsung stencil somewhere. Let me see. Yeah, this is a Samsung. This is a Samsung stencil. I love this brand of stencils. Really good stencils. So let me see. This is Samsung S. This is actually S8. S8 Plus. Yeah. This is the exact stencil I need. So we don't have to. Adjust. We're just gonna. Let me see. Does this look right? Wow, this is exact match. How about that? Huh? Perfect match. Okay. All right. So there's my base going here. So this paste, I'm using this mechanic paste. What I found that really works, that I added some Amtech flax inside here and mixed it up. This makes this paste a lot better. And right now it's kind of a little bit it's wet for the big, for the small BGA chips, but in bigger size. I usually what I do, I dry it. Yeah, I dried a little bit, kind of put it on a napkin and just roll it over and squeeze the moisture out of it, the flax basically, so it's more dry. But with these little chips, like, you know, audio ICs, I don't really bother because, you know, everything works fine. I don't do any extra stuff because I rarely have an issue. So let me get this prepared. So see, this is kind of runny. You'll be able to see. I'm gonna try to, because I'm actually doing a video at the same time on a microscope camera, so maybe I'll be able to kind of put them together so you have a better perspective. How about that? Sounds good? Sounds good. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish it up. Let me see my air. We're gonna get the air down. So perfect. Kind of drying up on its own, basically. That's it, done deal. Now we gotta move fast to get it out before it's hot. Separate it before it's hot. Beautiful. Before it's cold. Okay, so clean up the stencil. Clean up your tools. That's what I learned when I was doing some tile work back in the day. Clean up your tools before it's too late. Okay, tools cleaned. Okay, beautiful. The chip rebolted. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so now we're gonna clean it up a little bit again. Did I guys tell you that I love my Hakko FR810B? Oh man, I love this thing. Used to use FR802. It's a great station, but I don't know, this 810B. I was debating on buying that, you know, Quick or what's the other brand? A little cheaper one. Anyway, same as Quick. But I mean, I'm so used to my Hakko station, I just wanted to go back to Hakko. And I love it. I mean, I bought it for cheap. I bought it used. I bought it for the same price. I actually cheaper than I would buy a brand new Quick. So it worked out very well for me. Okay, so you can see the balls. Beautiful. But I love it. Anyway, so yeah, this is pretty good. And where did it go? Come on. Did I lose it? I think I lost it. I was moving my napkin and I think I moved that thing together. Okay, let me find my chip. Oh. I think it's somewhere on the floor here. Yep. Beautiful. I found it. That's good. Yeah, that stuff happens too. Okay, the orientation. Did you take a picture of it with the orientation? I think I remember. A little bit of flux. Okay. it so you can see what's happening here. Okay. So, as I said, I'm gonna assist this a little bit. Kinda like that. I'm gonna hold it. Okay, go back to 4. Okay. That's it, it's dancing. That's it, right here. Okay. We're off. I don't even think I need to clean it up. I mean, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, but there's not much flux anywhere around. It's all pretty clean. Okay. Let me pull it down a little bit. And we're gonna test it. How about that? First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually check diode mode back on that connector. See what we have. First, actually, yeah, we're gonna check this back, the resistance on that coil. That first, yep, resistance is normal. Diode mode. Get my scope. Diode mode is normal. Okay. So, the moment of truth. I forgot the battery. Okay. Still connected. Charger. Beautiful. How about that? I love it. I love it when things go the way they should go. How about that? This is so beautiful. So, to go over our ordeal here, what we did. So the logic board had no light, and I had the donor board, so that's a really good plus in this situation. We went through checking some resistance on some coils. We went through diode mode on the LCD connector because that was not producing any image. We compared it to the donor board that was working, was showing the image. we found some, you know, some pins that were not the same as on the donor board, but we traced them back to the chip that might have been an issue, and you know, removed the EMI shield, checked with the thermal camera. Thermal camera is really cool. I really like that. Helps a lot. And we found that chip was heating up right after we connected the battery, and that was the main culprit basically. You know, the chip is heating up, and you know, we compare it to the same chip on the good board that was not heating up at all. So we replaced that chip from the donor board, and we're back in business. Thank you very much for watching, and if you like my videos, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.